Hi, I'm Chocolate,
Hi, I'm Caramel.
and we're back again. Thank you for, um, I hope somebody is watching our channel.
I hope so too.
Yeah, so, if you can um, hit the notification bell and leave comments, share, like,
hmm
give us a thumbs up,
Subscribe. Yeah.
subscribe. Yes. Um, we're just starting out, so we're gonna keep doing these videos because we like doing them, and don't nobody see them. They just don't see them, but we still like doing them. So anyway, the thing that we're gonna be talking about today is um, Carmel's. Uh,
Illness, disability,
Illness, yeah,
disease, whatever word you want to use.
whatever you want to use. But we're going to talk about that today so you'll know a little bit more about it and, um, you know, whatever information that she has because I, I need to know more about it myself because of us being together as a couple. I would like to know more about what she's going through, what it is, how it affects her and everything. I know a little bit. I don't know everything, but I know what she's already told me so far. But we're going to share that with you today.
Okay. So, my disability is called dermatomyositis. I know that's a really big word. Don't expect you to remember it. I had to learn it, but I had never heard of it myself before I had been diagnosed with it. And it's really just a fancy way of saying inflammation of skin and muscle. The dermato is skin, the myo is muscle, and the itis is inflammation. And the inflammation is caused by my immune system. My illness is autoimmune. So I'm sure that some people know about autoimmune, some people may not. But basically, an autoimmune disease is one where your immune system is attacking your body, attacking some part of your body or parts of your body that it is not supposed to do, that it's not supposed to attack. So what happens is it makes my skin and my muscles different than other people. And it's not a life-threatening disease. It's not like having HIV or AIDS, which is also autoimmune. As far as I know, it's not life-threatening. Really, if anything, it's more of a pain in the neck, more of a nuisance. It just limits me, and it really affects my strength and my speed and my flexibility because of the way it affects my muscles. There are just some things that no matter how hard I try, I cannot do or I struggle to do because my muscles just don't work like other people's. But at the same time, I'm not, you know, extremely disabled where I just can't do anything or anything like that. And I know that there's a lot of different disabilities, so I don't want to disrespect anybody else's disability. Um, it's it's a tricky thing because it is not common. So people haven't heard of it unless they have it, which it's not common enough for many people to have, or unless they're a medical professional. So when I tell people what I have, they look at me like, "What are you talking about?" And I have to explain. But and then with my skin, it makes me itchy a lot, and it makes my skin peel. I have a really bad habit of picking at my peeling skin, which I used to do even before I had my illness. It's just now there's even more to pick. So sometimes I even give myself cuts because I pick at it so much.
Yes, and as you can see, if you've noticed in these videos where you can see her chest area, this is one of the effects that it has on her.
hmm
And it don't just discolor her skin. It also make it rough. It makes it rough, where it's affected, but everywhere else her skin is smooth. But and it mostly affects her upper body, her chest, her arms, her head and her face, and her back, on the top of her back, and a little bit on her thighs. Yeah. They can't see that.
Well, no, but
and
my
she's looking at her thighs.
Sorry.
So, well,
I have some rough patches on my calves.
So one of the things that we will be able to show you is how she looks without her hair on, or and show you what her legs and her arms look like, because tomorrow we're going to be doing another video, and in that video we're going to be exercising. We're going to show you how we exercise. Now, we started exercising before this pandemic hit. We was going to the gym, and we was doing some cardio and some Zumba.
Zumba dancing. I love to dance.
She loves to dance.
Yes.
No matter what type of dance it is, she just loves to dance. Even make up her own. Make up her own dances, to the music in her head.
Or the music I listen to. I love to listen to music.
She listens to music, dance, and sing.
I'm a very musical person.
Yes, but that's one of the things that you will get to see tomorrow. But we wanted to do this video first to tell you more about her illness and some of the ways it affects her, because she will be exposing herself a little bit more tomorrow to show you more about it. Mm-hmm. And so we wanted to introduce it to you a little bit more, talk about it a little bit more. And one of the things that I do for her, it's not much that I have to do for her, but as she said, she have weak muscles. So when it comes to things like opening up jars or popping a soda top like this right here, popping the top, it's hard for her to do, so I do that.
Yeah, I don't have normal strength in my hands.
Yes, and as you can see, her hands are affected.
Yeah.
As well, and you can see a little bit of her arm. But and by the way, I did her nails.
She painted my finger and
for the first time. We've been together for over a year, and I've never seen her nails or toes done. So I decided to do them myself because it's something I wanted to do for her.
Yeah,
and she picked the color, but I'm afraid it's Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree.
Yeah, it's kind of cheap nail polish from the dollar store.
I just did them today, and they're already chipping,
and it's just from
coming off,
washing dishes after dinner.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can find some type of fingernail polish that stays on a little bit longer when you're doing things like washing dishes or putting your hand in water or soap or whatever. So I'm gonna be on the lookout for that. But also just anything that has to do with lifting, opening, carrying, she does as much as she can, especially like when we go grocery shopping. I mostly carry everything in the house, but most of the time we try to make the bags as light as we can, even if it means getting more bags than I really want, because I do not like plastic bags. I'm all about recycling, even though there's no recycling here, but where we live at, there's no recycling. But where we used to live, nope, there was no recycling there either.
Yeah, they just don't have recycling.
But I'm still being I'd rather be recycling whatever I can, but it's just not what they do here. They used to, but they said it got complicated, so they stopped doing it. So
Yeah,
I don't
got
know.
expensive or something.
Yeah. Yeah. But so we're gonna get into a little bit more of that tomorrow when we um do our
exercise video.
exercise, and we show you what we do. We usually try to exercise once a week because she because of her muscles, they get sore quick. And after she exercised, she started to feel it right away. And me, it takes me, if it takes a lot of exercising for me to feel that right away. I might not feel the burn or anything until a day or two later, but she feels it right away after she's exercised. So we don't do it very often, just once a week if we can or remember to. We also like to take walks
Have
and
the time, make the time, all that stuff.
So we'll be taking you on some of our walks because it's some beautiful places out here to walk. We are in North Carolina, in Greensboro area. Neither one of us are from here, but we both moved here. I've been living here for almost 7 years now, and it's been
It's been about a year. Well, I've been in North Carolina about 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
And I've been in Greensboro for about a year. I was in Raleigh before Greensboro.
Yeah, she was in Raleigh before I met her. And we met on
4th of July 2019.
Yeah. So, but we'll do another video about how we met and how we got together and all that good stuff. But for now, we just wanted to talk about her illness and how it affects her and all. So, of course, she's not in a wheelchair and she's able to walk, but she still have problems with bending down and being able to stand right back up. When she first had her illness, she used to fall down and stuff a lot.
Yeah, it was pretty scary. I was just weak and my body felt like I was old. I was diagnosed when I was 25, and it was in 2005. Wait, no, that doesn't sound right.
Well, I don't know, because I wasn't there.
No, maybe, well, I was diagnosed in 2005. So I was probably maybe 25 going on 26 or something like that. But to feel old, and I have no disrespect. I respect my elders. So, I mean, I like old people. Yeah, she does
have to respect me. Because as we told you before, I am at least 15 years older than her.
Well, yes, I respect her.
14, 15, 13.
I respect my parents. I respect her parents. I respect all elders, all people older than me. But, nobody wants to feel old at a young age. And that's how I felt. I felt like my body had betrayed me. And at first I couldn't understand what was happening. I had just had my son, that's a whole other story for another day. But he was a baby at the time. And here I was, a new mom. And I didn't know what was wrong. I didn't know if I was having some kind of postpartum depression. I didn't know if I was just getting sick. I didn't know what was happening. All I knew was my muscles hurt, and it hurt to, that was when I still had my hair, which that's another thing. I lost a lot of hair when after I'd had my illness for a few years. And I eventually cut the hair that I had left short because it was just easier to maintain. It just felt better to have it shorter than it felt to have it longer. And I eventually started to wear wigs, which is what I'm wearing now. And actually during the video tomorrow, because since we exercise at home with YouTube videos because the gyms have been closed because of the pandemic, because I'm home, I usually don't wear my wigs at home. I mean, I have for these videos, but normally at home I don't wear a wig. I just am comfortable, and I wear a wig when I go out because I don't want people looking at me and asking questions and judging me all. I mean, not long after I was diagnosed with my illness, when my son was about a year old, I had like this big round light spot on my face. It was just lighter than my skin. And I would have people asking me, I don't know if it was because of the spot or something else, but people would ask me, oh, were you in a fire? Did you get burned? And it's, and then I would have to think about, okay, should I explain to this stranger that I have an illness and that's why I look like this? Or should I just be like, no, I wasn't burned. It's none of your business. But I'm not a rude person by nature. So I just explained because, well, I'm an explainer anyway.
Yes, she is.
My partner will tell you.
As you can see, at length, she explains
That's
things.
just how I am. I don't know if it's because of my mom. My mom was always like that. She's a talker, and she would explain and repeat herself, and so I think I got some of that from her.
All I can say about that is she's lucky.
She is, but
she's lucky that I am a patient person, so I just let her explain away. I very seldom stop her or interrupt her because I know it's going to be over soon. At least I hope it does. But it's okay. I mean, that's one of the things you do for your significant other. You show them love and patience and whatever else.
Yes.
But so we wanted to bring that about because in our next video, which we are going to be doing tomorrow, is going to be our workout video, and you'll be seeing her without her hair and with her arms out and her legs showing.
I wear a t-shirt, and I don't wear t-shirts often. I'm very feminine, and I very always wear skirts and dresses, even in the winter. And I'll have shorts on too, so you'll see some of my legs. And arms.
She only wears dresses. The only time she wears shorts is when we're working out. She don't wear pants at all. And most of her dresses are long, and especially in the wintertime, so they cover her legs up. So most people who see her think she's really skinny. From head to toe, she's just skinny straight through. But it's not the case with her. Her top half is small.
Oh, yeah, it's extremely skinny, probably because of my illness. Her
thighs and her legs are big. And it's due to this illness that they're big. And so you will see that when we do our videos. So this is kind of a little warning that this is what you'll see.
I like to joke I'm shaped like a pear, skinny on top and big on the bottom. That's how pears are shaped.
Really?
Yes.
I've been told I was an apple.
And they're bigger on the bottom.
I've been told I'm an apple.
Well, an apple, it's just round all over. So people think you're round all over.
Well, that's what I was told by the nurse, my doctor's nurse, whatever.
Oh,
she told me I was apple shaped. And she said that's the worst shape to be.
About me. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what she told me. She said, not the nurse that's there now. This is
I don't know if I would appreciate that.
But she said that apple shape is the worst shape to be because it causes more problems with your body. Well, at least that's what I was told. So, comment down below if, what shape you think you are and why you think you're that shape.
Yeah.
Apple, pear, banana. I mean, what is it? Hourglass?
I don't know.
Because I don't know what fruit the hourglass would be.
I don't know either.
Yeah. Well, do, I pay attention. Not to say that I look at other women, which I mean I do when I see them walk past, and I mean, but she knows.
Well, everybody
She
looks
knows.
at other
I mean,
people.
I'm not a
It's
flirt.
innocent.
I'm not a flirt.
It's
but
looking, but it's not being inappropriate.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's not a crime.
I even tell her to look. I'm like, oh my gosh, did you see that?
Yeah, we'll both look at a woman and be like, wow, she's got a big butt, or she's got big boobs.
It's good when you have a partner that don't get mad and upset because you and jealous because you
are looking at
somebody else.
Just looking,
just looking.
Like
even if you speaking about it, because I mean I don't do it on the sly. I'll just go, oh my gosh, did you see that? Or whatever. So and she's like, where, or she'll tell me the same thing, and I'm like, dang, did I miss it? What did you see? I want to know. Oh, I do have to apologize. I was eating cheese balls before we started this video, and I didn't notice I had cheese ball crumbs all over me until I looked down while she was talking. That's what I was doing, brushing them off, so y'all have to excuse me on that one.
Yeah, see, she's got bigger boobs than I do, so when she spills food, it just lands on her chest. But when I spill food, because my boobs are small, it goes to my lap.
Yeah, it goes to her big thighs instead of big boobs. But I like her thighs, so
yeah, so it works out. I like her big boobs, and she likes my big thighs, so it works.
Of course.
And I like her nice round rump.
I've never heard you say rump before.
I don't know. That's just what came out. Are you trying to be
PG?
Well, I'm not going to say a bad word.
No.
Okay, I could say
booty,
but yeah. I don't know. Rump is just what came out. I like her big brown round butt. Big brown round butt.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah, I don't know. My butt used to be rounder, but I don't know what happened. It kind of deflated or something.
Well, as with everything else with your body, I believe it has to do with her illness, because it's just about ravaged every part of her body. Not to a point where it's grotesque or anything like that, because I think she's beautiful no matter what. But it's just the proportion is mostly what it is. Proportion and the discoloration of her skin. And but I have never heard of what she has before. But then again, it's not too many illnesses that I have ever heard about. Because I really don't have no one in my family who's ever experienced any of what she's saying. Now, just recently, not recently, last year, she met my mom, and we went to Tennessee, and she met my mom and my older sister. Well, my mom did let me know that she has some sort of
breathing.
No, the same thing you got. I mean, not exactly what you got, but she says she has something to do with her immune system too, which I did not know, because she never told me, but she told us while we were sitting there, because when she met her, that is when she found out, about a little bit about her. And so she disclosed that to us, and I was like, really? I said, you never told me that. So it's not something new to me, but, I guess all of your life, you're going to always be finding something new about people you thought you knew all your life. It happens that way. But so we're gonna go ahead and sign off on this video, and because we will be doing another one tomorrow, Uh, and we will be talking about her illness a little bit more then. So I think we're gonna go ahead and end this one, and hope to hear from y'all. Anybody who is viewing this. Um, yeah, her 9 o'clock alarm. Now, what's that one for?
That alarm is to remind her to take her nighttime medicine. That is for her. Is it for your cholesterol or your blood pressure?
Cholesterol.
That's for her cholesterol.
It's for my cholesterol.
To prevent her from having a stroke. Because she's had one in the past before I knew her. And she wasn't taking her medicine. So I took it upon myself to help her remember to take her medicine so that she will not have a stroke on my watch.
Her phone goes off at 9 o'clock every night. And it's always, don't forget to take your medicine.
Before she goes to bed, yes. Or before we go to bed, depending on if we're going to bed at the same time or not.
Yeah, because it's a nighttime medication anyway, but we'll talk about that another time, not now. But anywho, we're going to go ahead and sign off. And
I take a medication for my blood pressure at night.
That medication can be taken anytime, I guess.
I think so.
Day or night.
As long
as when you take it, most medications, they tell you to try to take it around about the same time every day. So it will be most effective when you do that. And we both do try and do that. I take more medications than she do, but...
Well, I used to take more, but I don't take the meds for my illness anymore like I used to in Massachusetts before I moved here. But
yeah, because Massachusetts is where she's from.
Yeah, that's where
And Virginia is where I'm from, since we're talking about that.
They probably mentioned that in the first video, but...
I don't know.
Or maybe we didn't. I don't know.
It's a possibility.
Our memories aren't always what we would like them to be.
No, not always.
The joys of aging.
Okay, so for the third time? We're going to stop this video for the third time. So I think we're going to do that before we start talking about anything else. The only thing I want to say before I do that is that we are talkers. We love to talk. And I think that's one of the things that attracted us to each other. We both are talkers, And so, we're not trying to talk y'all to death, but we're trying to space it out. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. And when we do our little video, our workout video. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give us a thumbs up, and
subscribe.
I said subscribe. That was the first thing I said.
I don't remember what else there is to say then.
Like, share, comment. All those good things. All right, so until the next time, bye.
Bye. I don't think that's working.